Hello, Marcus at Remodart. This is Joel from JND SEO. We spoke briefly on the phone today. I told you I'd send you this video over. So I'm going to tell you 3 ways that you can beat your competition online. At the end of the video, if you want to hear more info, let's set up a time to talk. If not, no problem. Take the tips I give you today, and you guys could apply them to your site. All right, so the first thing we'll talk about is content. As you can see, I am on your homepage here. And I'm just kind of scrolling through your site. I like that you guys have your services. You've got the submit form up there. You guys do kind of put up some of your qualifications about your company. And you've got a couple special offers, which are great for bringing in new customers. Again, your services are listed there. And then you have all your locations and a blog, which is great for customers. And then some of your contact info. One thing I would recommend, I think you guys probably have, I didn't count exactly, but I'm going to say maybe 300 to 400 words of content on your page, if not less. What I would typically recommend is having even more than that. You really want to have over 1,000 words of content on your homepage. And the reason that you want so many words of content is the more words you have, the more keyword phrases you can put into those words. So just for this example, I'm going to go ahead and use roofing Westborough MA. So if we are on a Google search, this is what a new customer would put in, right? Because they don't know of any roofing company in their area. So the first thing you're going to see is this ad section. These are the older ads that look like a website. These are the new ones, the Google guaranteed ads. They put them on top of these ones, which tells you that these ones are better. But these ones will give you more verified results. People that will call from these ads, if you guys bought these, you're going to get more qualified leads and people looking to get their roofs done much sooner, not people that are looking to do it in a year, for instance, or whatnot. In this map section here, this is the second thing that you'd see in any kind of Google search here. And the top 3 companies show up in this section, this little preview screen. There is a view all if you want to see the rest of them. And you guys are number 3 here, so great job with that. But the way you get here is this is all based on citations. And citations are just when you get your business name, address, and phone number listed into a directory site, such as Yahoo has them, Yelp, Home Advisor, just to kind of name a few. There's a lot of them. After that, this is when we get to our organic section. This is where the companies start showing up with their names, kind of what you were originally looking for when you put that search in, right? But you got to scroll through the ads and the map section first. So if we were ranking this keyword here, roofing Westborough MA, for instance, we would give Golden Group, they would have the number 1 spot. So number 1, Yelp here, a directory site, would have the number 2. Number 3, Home Advisor, another directory. Number 4, Better Business Bureau, essentially a directory. Then you have GAF, number 4. Number 5, you're going to have Nor'easter Roofing, and so on. So you're going to have 10 results per page. And at the very bottom, you will have, you guessed it, more ads. So just remember that you need to be on the top 10 to get on the first page. And we'll talk about that a little more. So I took your company name and put it into, or your website, I should say, into a program called Ahrefs. This allows me to kind of analyze your site and see what's going on with it. So I can see you guys do have some trust in the area, and you have some power behind your site, but definitely we're lacking a little bit right there. And if you think of the internet as kind of a popularity contest, whoever has the most votes, that's who's going to get the most attention, and in this case, the most views and traffic to their page. So right now, you guys have 68 referring domains. These are other websites on the internet that have links on them that will send people back to your page. So these 68 sites are sending you guys back 185 links to your page. You guys right now can be found for 332 keyword searches. And these are like what I put in the Google earlier when I put in roofing Westborough MA. And these are what really drive your traffic. So these 332 keywords are bringing you guys 114 visitors to your site. So we can actually go ahead, we can actually look at the scan here as well. It's like you guys have dropped a little bit since April, a pretty sizable drop actually. And so that may have resulted in your ranking being a little bit lower. Well, let's take a look at the keywords. This will tell us where your visitors are coming from. All right, so right off the bat, we have more of a question. Can you put siding over stucco, right? So you guys, for this one, it does bring 90 people do search this every month, but you guys are number 1 for this one. The only problem with this is if you ask this question, does this mean you're definitely going to need siding or stucco or any of that? Not necessarily, right? So What the only problem with this is that it's a great one to get some volume, but unfortunately it's not going to necessarily help you sell services. So you really want to get ones that are like we call buyer intent, meaning people who put those in are looking to buy. They're customers that need this service now. So you guys have a couple more of those, but you can see right here, 80, 200 there, 30 here. Your number 1 for this one, so your number 1 result that shows up. This one, siding over stucco, number 3, so you're number 3 on the first page. You are on the first page, which is excellent. We'll see what else comes up here. But I would recommend, we want some stronger keywords here that's going to bring you better traffic to your site. So I think a lot of people you're going to have are going to be tire kickers. And the problem with that is they're not actually looking to get these services done yet. All right, I'm not seeing any off the top, and so just I don't want to take too much time. I'm going to go to the next company here. So I'm going to give you guys an example. Golden Group Roofing, right? They were the top result that showed up in our organic section here, right? Number 1. So let's take a look at what they have going on. So we'll put them into Ahrefs. They have 160 referring domains, sending them back 962 links. You can see they have a lot more power behind their site with a 22. They have almost 2,000 organic keywords that you can be found in searches for, sending them 173 traffic. So not quite double what you guys have, but it is obviously a good chunk more. And I think when we look at these, you'll see that they have some stronger keywords. Number 1 is their name. Having your name is good because that's people are searching your name. That means they're looking for you. That's probably your referral business or your repeat business. Other than that, you want to also have terms that people are searching looking for a roofer. So this is what I mean by a buyer intent keyword, right? Roofing Worcester MA, for instance. So 150 people do search this every month. And this is something that if someone's searching this, they need a roofer, right? So these guys are number 7 for this one, which means, they're just outside the top 5. They did move up 2 spots recently. You really want to get top 5 for all of these really strong ones because that's what's going to really bring the traffic to your site and bring those customers. Another town they work in, Belmont Roofing. 70 people do search that, number 5 for that one. So top 5, that's good. So you kind of want to have a mix. Everything you're in the top 10 for, you should get. There will be some results coming. This one here, best roofing shingles, not the best keyword because, again, doesn't necessarily mean you want that done now. You can see huge volume coming off it, but they're number 15, so they're probably not really getting much because they're in the middle of the second page for that one. And what happens is people, if they're not looking for your name, they're probably not going to page 2, unfortunately. They're going to look at the top 10 results and probably pick one from there. All right, so that's just a little bit about content citations, backlinks. There's a lot more we could get into. This is my phone number if you guys want to talk more about what we could potentially do. Like I said at the beginning, if not, take these tips and strategies I did give you guys today, and you guys could apply them to your site. All right, so Marcos, definitely I look forward to hearing from you, and thank you for watching.